Former President of the United States, Donald Trump, has pleaded not guilty to all 4 charges that he conspired to overturn the 2020 election results in the U.S. But let's turn attention to Russia-Ukraine war. A Ukrainian naval drone has attacked and damaged Russian naval ship on the Black Sea. The assault is reported to have happened near the Russian port of Novorossiysk, a major hub for Russian exports. Russia has made no mention of any damage, while Ukraine has not officially claimed responsibility for the attack. The Caspian Pipeline Consortium says the Novorossiysk port temporarily suspended any movement of ships following the assault. In Africa, Ethiopia's federal government has declared a state of emergency following days of clashes in the Amhara region between the military and local armed fighters. A statement by Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed says the action was necessary as it had become difficult to control the outrageous activity based on the regular legal system. The statement, however, did not make it clear if the state of emergency applied nationwide or just to Amhara, which lies to the north of the capital, Addis Ababa. Clashes in Amhara between the National Army and local fighters have escalated in recent weeks, prompting travel warnings from foreign governments and the cancellation of flights by the national carrier Ethiopian Airlines. Tensions have been rising since April, when the federal government announced it was dismantling regional forces, including in Amhara, where nationalists felt the move would weaken Ethiopia's second most populous region. With updates on the coup in Niger Republic, ousted President Mohamed Bazoum has called on the international community to return his government to power and also warned of devastating consequences for the world if the coup against him succeeds. We'll have more in this report.
Mohamed Bazoum, who was deposed last week by the military, has called on the United States and the rest of the international community to help restore the constitutional order of his country. In an editorial in the Washington Post, Mr. Bazoum is quoted to have said, "This coup launched against my government by a faction in the military on July 26 has no justification whatsoever. If it succeeds, it will have devastating consequences for our country, our region, and the entire world." End quote. Mohamed Bazoum, one of a dwindling number of pro-Western leaders in Africa, said the West African country has been a beacon of hope in a region plagued with violent extremism. The West African country, which borders 7 countries, including Libya, Chad, and Nigeria, is the largest recipient of U.S. military assistance in the region, having received an estimated $500 million since 2012. Meanwhile, United States President Joe Biden has called for the immediate release of Bazoum and his family, and for the country's democracy to be preserved. According to him, in this critical moment, the United States stands with the people of Niger Republic to honor a decades-long partnership rooted in shared democratic values and support for civilian-led governance. End quote. Mr. Bazoum's victory in the 2021 elections that ushered in Niger's first peaceful transition of power was seen as a new start for a country that had seen 4 previous coup attempts since independence from France in 1960. Niger, which gained its independence from France, has been viewed as one of the reliable partners of the West in fighting extremist groups in Africa's Sahel region.